Not hot.
Not hot. Yeah, you're right. My coffee's not hot anymore. Your sister's funny.
Yeah. No.
Not hot. Do you like coffee hot or cold?
I
Do you like
kind
it
of.
hot? Yeah,
I
me
kind
too.
of feel like the piece here.
Maggie and I had the most hilarious conversation the other day about coffee. And I happened to catch some of it, although not all of it, on camera. I'm going to give a little explanation of the conversation for anyone who might not understand, because I realize even when I do show footage of Maggie talking, everyone may not understand what she's saying, or even if they do understand what she's saying, they may not get what she's actually trying to express when she is talking. So Maggie and I were sitting outside together on the back porch, and I was sitting out there and she was playing in the empty baby pools from the last pool party that we had. And I was drinking a cup of coffee that I had made out of this. Now, I tend to drink my coffee without any sugar or cream or anything in it. So, thank goodness there's nothing in it right now. I tend to drink my coffee black. Maggie likes to steal whatever I'm drinking. That means that Maggie is a really big fan of unsweetened iced tea and black coffee, which I kind of feel like shouldn't surprise me, but it still does. The coffee part at least surprises me. So she comes out there and she comes over and she starts asking me for my coffee cup. And so I handed it to her and I told her she could have a sip of the coffee. And she took a sip of coffee and she started to say, "Not hot, not hot." And I said, "Okay, so do you like your coffee hot or cold?" And she goes, "Hot." And then she spent the next half hour grumbling, saying to herself, walking around the porch, sitting in the pool, playing, but on and off. While she kept taking my coffee, she'd give it back to me and then she'd take it again and chug it, and saying to herself, every time she would take a sip, she would go, "Not hot, not hot." But if I would ask for it back, she would like chug it and drink it as fast as she could. And the thing about Maggie is, I tend to drink my coffee pretty slowly. She will drain a cup of coffee. The other day, I was drinking coffee and I had taken one sip of it. And she asked if she could have a sip of it. And I said, "A sip. You can have a sip." And I handed it over to her. And she sat there and went, black coffee. And she handed it back to me with this huge smile on her face. And I looked and it was like to there. She had basically drained a cup of coffee, which again, I don't really mind. She definitely is hyperactive. Caffeine definitely has a calming effect on her. And so I'm not really complaining. In the moment, it was just sort of fantastic. Both because I completely was able to understand her and understand what she was thinking, but also because you could tell she was being just a little bit silly and complaining, but also like, no, I still want it. This isn't how I like coffee, but I'm still gonna totally take it from you, Mom, and drink it. And don't worry, she's not drinking coffee like every single day. She probably steals my coffee from me about 3 times a week and drinks it, so she's probably drinking a cup of coffee about 3 times a week. Anyways, I wanted to share Maggie and our coffee time on the deck.
Happy to be home? Swimming in the pool. Yeah, swimming pool. Did you have a fun day at school? Yeah? Beautiful girl. Dancing? Guppy guppy. Maggie. Maggie. What is it? You're stealing my coffee. Are we sharing? Don't spill it. When you're done with it, I'd like my coffee back. Did you say no thanks? Huh? Is it yummy? Don't open it.
See?
Huh? See.
Water?
You splashing in the water?
Outside?
Outside.
Thunder?
Huh?
Thunder? Thunder? Thunder?
Water?
Splash?
Splash, splash.
Blue water on my hair?
Blue water in my hair?
Red water in my hair?
I like to get blue water.
Get in water hair?
I like to get blue water in my hair. Splash in the. I like to splash in the. I like to swim in the. Where do you like to swim? Hey, could I see that paper? Could I see? Yeah, could I see it? What it says? Could I see what that paper says? I know. You could have my coffee and I could see that paper. Thank you. Coffee? I didn't really see what the paper said though. Could I see it? Real quick, the paper? Not hot. I know, my poor coffee. This paper, I need it. Oh, they covered it. That's all I needed to see. Thank you. No, don't. Shh. I did it. Could I have that paper back if you don't want it? I'll take it. No littering. Litter bug. Not hot. Don't complain about my coffee as you drink it, please. Do not take the top off. Huh? Leave the top on. Are you laying in the water?
Snowy.
Snow White?
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho. Hi-ho. I see a bee. Don't touch the honeybee.
Honeybee.
Honeybee. Hi, honeybee.
Space.
That honeybee likes you. I think he thinks you're a flower.
Swimming.
Swimming. Patrick has been stung by a bee. I remember now. It was when he tried to save it from the water when he was little, when he was Tessie's age. I forgot about that. That's what Sadie was talking about. You and my coffee. Not hot. You laying in the pool being a mermaid? Looks like you had a fun day at school today. Oh, you had a Band-Aid on today, I can tell. Was it a good Band-Aid? On your elbow? Was it a pretty Band-Aid? That's not your elbow, that's your shoulder. Splash in the water. Can you splash? Whoa, that was a big one. Not hot. Mommy's poor coffee. It wouldn't. You wouldn't be hot if you were a coffee that was from 8 o'clock. Yep, playground. Swing. Oh, looks like they made you a list of playground expectations. Were you not being safe? Huh? Slide. Push. Safe hands and feet. Mermaid keys. Oh, Mama's keys. Safe hands and feet. Daddy. Were you not having safe hands? Not hot. Can you tell me that one again? Moon? Earth? Jupiter? Venus? Mars? What was next? Saturn? Huh? Who comes next? You said Moon, Earth, Jupiter, Saturn, Mars, Venus. Do you want to say Neptune? Pluto? Mercury? Who did we miss? We didn't do them in order, so I'm having a hard time. My very educated mother just served us 9 pizzas. Did we get them all? Uranus? That bee's bugging ya?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yucky bee, is that what you said? Honey bee. He's not a bad bee. Not like the wasps we have out here.
Honey.
Honey. You see the tiny birds down on the grass?
Women.
I think they're hopping. There's tiny birds hopping on the grass. Down there, look.
Women.
Okay, the tiny birds are swimming on the grass. Are they more interesting now?
That is it for today. If you like this video, I'd love it if you'd hit thumbs up. And if you're interested in all things autism, we would love it if you'd hit subscribe. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.